I was on TikTok and I saw Paul pop up on my page. I didn't think anything of him because usually I would see tarot readers on TikTok anyway and I would just scroll past. 4 days later, I'm seeing Paul pop up on my page again. So I've gone on his page, I've checked out his Instagram, I've checked out everything about him, and I just knew my energy felt very drawn towards him. So he done my very first reading for me, and I must say I was shocked because usually from the tarot readers that I've been to in the past, they don't ask me if it's okay to read my energy, and Paul asked my permission. And I said, yeah, like, of course, do you know what I mean? Like, it was nice to know, like, he's got manners, and that was a very nice thing for him to do. So then, since then, I've just been having readings from Paul. And this specific reading was an eye-opener for me because I went through a very traumatic experience, and honestly, I felt attacked in my sleep on this specific day. And usually when I dream about this person, or I have dreamt in the past about this person, it's just whatever. But on this specific day, yeah, I felt attacked in my sleep. I went to Paul, told Paul the situation. Paul read the energy. And when I tell you, Paul doesn't even know this specific person, and he picked up this energy just like that. And I was like, wow, like, this is crazy. He told me what is gonna happen and how to prepare myself for it. And by the end of it, I'm gonna be okay because I'm strong. And honestly, till this day, I'm still shocked. Like, I'm still shocked. And I'm just like, wow, like.
So it's just another usual day in paradise. And I kid you not, guys, you step outside of the buildings and you can feel the heat. I'm sweating my ass off as we speak, but luckily me and Sage jumped inside a cab and went, you know what, we need to bang on the AC, you know? Just been walking around the area. My reaction towards Miami so far is really, really good. I really like it. Definitely a place I would go again. You never know, even live. Anything's possible. I'm telling you guys, anything is possible. Yeah, guys, when you're in a period of constantly working and working and working, and I am quite a workaholic, this was much needed. I think towards the latter end of the last full moon, I was completely spent of my energy, and that's only of my fault anyway. You know, I've taken a lot of time to relax and I feel very re-energized, so the source was back. This is a big ass lift. Seems a bit overboard, but you know, when in the States, when in Miami, ain't a rat, Sage. I know that's right. this right here. No comment. So in this free art museum, it's pretty cool here. I like it. I like it a lot. Slow like art. Art. As you can see, now So guys, another thing that I picked up on, because we're in the Miami Designer District, is that most designer stores are using numerology numbers. So I think me and Sage went past a Gucci store, and when you look closely, it had 440. It was crazy, because they're not stupid. No, they're not stupid at all. They know they're getting their monies, for sure. They're definitely getting money. A lot of them using angel numbers, master numbers. So there's definitely a purpose towards that. And I can see why it's a very, very affluent area. Very rich. Very demure. So you gotta be mindful. The weather was amazing. The people are very friendly, very nice, very courteous. That southern hospitality, I've got to say, I really, really got a lot of love for Miami as we speak.
All my life I was looking for a sign. Wasn't sure where to find a peace of mind. Sometimes you can see things when it ain't time. Well, for you I'll be putting it all aside.
You're probably wondering what happened. Let me explain. So you probably thought, oh, where's the rest of the footage from Miami? To tell you the truth, guys, currently me and Sage are in Mexico. There were a lot of things that happened during the trip. The first major thing was that me and Sage, all of a sudden got really sick. Yes, fever. We had problems with our breathing. It almost felt like out of nowhere. So it was definitely ascension. Yes, it was definitely ascension sickness. Sometimes me and Sage, we travel spiritually at a very, very quick rate. And then our body literally just can't catch up. And this was just a sign that we're moving very, very quickly. And then our body was like, no, we need to rest. So that was a lot of resting. I was having a lot of
issues, through literally, you can name it. Headaches, fevers. I had a really bad stomach problem, to the point where Sage thought I had to go to hospital. And the second thing was, boy oh boy, Hurricane Helene. It stopped us going anywhere. It was advised, to just stay at home. We weren't being able to do much during the times other than going live when we could. But a lot of the planning that we had to go at it had to be a halt. The third reason was I had a spiritual experience. It was a very, very surreal. It challenged me. I had an exchange with one of my good friends who is a very, very trusted and powerful tarot reader, life coach, amazing person. So shout out to Anna. I had the experience with Sage and a friend, and I had an outer body experience, where something was removed out of my body. I was all sorts out of sorts, excuse me. I was crying, I was releasing. It would have looked like a traumatic experience for those who have seen it, but rest assured it was something I needed to have spiritually. It was to really put me in a place of being born again, ascending into a new room, and it really opened up my heart chakra, and it really put perspective about my life. So I decided to take measures and just rest. And then the final reason was a stronger hurricane, Hurricane Milton. Call it divine timing, but American Airlines, they offered a deal where we could fly to Mexico earlier, so we did. It was a very, very divinely timed, and it was an important decision me and Sage had to do. Was my time in Miami difficult? Yes, but it was a lesson that was needed. We was at sea level, where Miami is predominantly at a lower vibration, and now we're in Mexico City, where we are thousands of feet, miles higher in altitude in comparison to other cities. So we took our time. I struggled for breath for the last couple of days because of how light the air was. So understand that we've had to take time. So my time in Miami was, and again, guys, I want to say my time in Miami was, again, a valuable lesson, a great experience, but it wasn't the way I would have perceived it from the start. When I give myself a perspective of this, Spirit has always taught me in a way that whatever I need to learn has to be done through, in the spiritual level, has to be shown on the 3D. So there were a lot of gifts from the spirit world and the universe, and we are here. I'm going to be doing some videos, and I've got footage for Mexico, but now the right time is to let you know why I haven't put anything out recently. Right? I'm gonna send you nothing but love and light. Sorcerer.